Howdy, bitches. Welcome back to another episode.
There's a lot of energy in that one.
In this?
Yeah, considering you just woke up.
I did not. I've been up for...
An hour.
What's the time? I've been up for
like
2
10:30.
hours. Thank you very
An hour
much.
and a half. You said you got up at 9.
2 hours. Yeah,
when I walked
it's almost
in-
11 o'clock.
But when I walked in, you looked like dog shit.
That's because I didn't have makeup on.
True.
I literally was dressed, had my hair done. I just didn't have makeup on.
And you were pretty quick putting your makeup on as well.
I beat him in a competition.
That wasn't a
Yeehaw!
competition. It was just...
It was because you
we timed
literally...
you.
Yeah, you were like, oh, it's going to take you like half an hour. And I was like, no, it'll take me 5 minutes.
I
And then
don't
Dan's
sound like
like, bullshit. You do actually.
No, I don't.
Anyways, I got ready in 5 minutes.
It was actually pretty impressive.
Thanks. And when I
It
came
wasn't the
down
best
the-
job, but I mean, it'll do. That's brutal, hey? It was pretty brutal.
It was actually blended. I went back up and I looked
I got
at
you
it.
with a good one, though.
But it
when
was
you-
actually blended. You were talking shit.
I know. But I could tell it affected you, which is
It
why
did a
it
little
was
bit.
good.
But anyways, it was fine. Anyways, Dan, we've got someone exciting joining us today.
We do.
Do you want to give them a little teaser? We've mentioned her in a podcast.
Yes.
if you're
Yes, I
a
actually
real
forgot about
fan,
that.
a
I
real
have.
friend,
Yeah.
sorry, not friend, a real friend. If you are a real friend, you would know who we're talking about because we brought her up in our first episode. It was a bit of a funny situation.
Yes, the scenario that we came up with, which, to be fair, I didn't involve this person. You did.
Yes, and it was actually pretty funny because, so if you don't know, we filmed this in my home and my brother was here as well as this guest. And neither of them had listened to the first episode. And so Dan and I were just standing there like we know what we've been talking about. We know about the scenario.
How did you feel about it? Did you feel a little bit awkward?
I felt
like
a little bit
actually
awkward
had
at
happened?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think, well...
But also the fact that they both haven't watched the podcast, it made me feel a little bit
it's
better.
pretty bad. And considering this person would regard themselves as your bestie.
Yep. Mic drop. Anyways, should we bring her in?
Yes, you can introduce her because she's your bestie.
My bestie, not so bestie because she hasn't listened to the podcast, is Olivia Roma. Yay! Hi.
Throwing shade on me already.
Well, you didn't listen to the podcast.
I didn't. No, but
You
thank
did, you did
for telling
start.
Everyone. I'm
You
15
tried.
minutes in. Thank you.
She made a start, just not good enough.
On the
Do
car
better,
ride.
Do better.
Do better, yeah.
It was just preparation on the car ride over here. What have you gotten yourself into?
Are you nervous?
No, me nervous? Never.
Absolutely. I was just telling her though, because we got a couple of messages. Also, if you haven't already, our Instagram has a link to an anonymous message like app, and we genuinely don't know who they're from. We wish that we knew who
And
some of them are from.
For you people, the premise of an anonymous message means that we don't know who it is. So when you're asking questions like, can you talk to me more, or can you respond to my message, or can we hang out? We don't know who the fuck you are. Like,
So if you want like us to hang out with you, say your name, and then we'll decide.
yeah. Put
Do
your
you
full name.
pass the test or do you not?
But yeah, it's actually anonymous. So if you're referencing like yourself,
Then
then say it's
so and so.
so and so. Yeah.
And stop asking if I'm single. I mean, guys, come
Oh
on.
my god. We have
Happily
gotten a lot of
married.
messages.
Happily married. But obviously everybody's asking if Paige is single.
We're literally talking about, oh, well, we haven't given them the update.
No, but that's going to come later. So stay tuned in and we'll talk about if
We'll talk
Paige
about
is
that
single.
next episode.
Dun, dun, dun. No, it's this
Oh,
episode.
this episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Even I want the juicy goss
Anyways, I actually haven't really updated you on much.
right now. No.
Anyways, where was I going with this?
Not so best friend.
Yeah. Being demoted.
Well, highs and lows. Highs and lows of the week.
Hold on.
What?
There was something important that I had to say.
But it can't be that
Before the
important.
anonymous messages, what was I saying?
Awkward silence.
We're keeping this in. We're not editing this.
Okay, I don't remember. Let's move on. It might come back to me.
Well, I'm so glad you wasted our time.
All right, highs and lows. Who wants to go first? Dan, go.
Highs, nothing too drastically high.
Okay.
I think just, I don't know, it was an all right week.
Yeah. Average.
Work-wise. We went and saw a few different venues for work, which, fun fact, both of these ladies run some dance classes for my wife. So fun news all around, exciting news coming up, but I can't tell you, so don't ask.
Yeah, didn't someone roll their ankle or something? And you,
Yeah,
you
we were
and Jordan
outside.
were watching?
It was so strange because we were outside of the studio in South Brisbane and this woman just all of a sudden sat down on the floor in the middle of the road and we were like, what's going on? And then Jordan said, I think she might have hurt herself. So we went over and this poor woman basically said that she has like one ligament left in her ankle and she's just come back, just started back dancing. She was a little bit older and we went over to help and apparently she was the co-owner of the studio that we were there to go and see.
What a
So that was
lovely
amazing.
introduction.
So we were basically superheroes before we even started the
That's what
the
you
walk
want.
around.
Yeah.
That is what you want.
It's about time people started noticing.
Whatever.
Is your first aid up to scratch?
It's not legally up to date, but I think I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Solid.
Solid.
Solid. And you're low?
Me and Jordan had a few disagreements about work this week.
Oh, damn.
First couple.
I want to ask the details, but I don't.
Oh, it's nothing particularly exciting. It's just,
Yeah, cool.
disagreements.
I mean, it's going to happen, you guys.
100%. Like, it was always
Yeah.
going to come. We were kind of waiting for it
Yeah.
to happen, especially with everything that I'm coming on board for. They're kind
Yeah.
of very big decision. So,
Yeah.
with big decisions,
Big boy.
includes...
Don't say that. I'm
includes...
surprised that you didn't make a joke back.
No, I'm not going there. Big decisions, big stress.
Yeah.
But
Big boy.
all right, Paige, highs and lows.
My high would be that I did meal prep this week.
Get it, girl.
Thanks. I did teriyaki salmon rice bowls and I made cranberry and sunflower protein slices.
Which was delicious.
Thank you. Did you
little
like
bit
it,
dry.
Dan?
Little bit
It was
dry.
very dry.
It was
because-
nice.
It was good.
A good job.
And you know,
It-
there's like nothing really bad in there. There's
No.
a third of a cup of brown sugar, but for like how much you make, it's good. But I want to find an alternate to brown sugar
Okay.
to put in because you can't really like it. You wouldn't even notice.
It is semi-hard to make healthy things taste
And
good.
expensive.
Yeah,
I went to the shops on Monday and bought all healthy stuff, and it was
$500
fucking
later.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be my high is that I meal prep because if you don't know, I don't cook. I feel like you both know that.
Good job.
you.
Good job.
And then my low would be that I hurt myself in the bath.
What were you doing in the bath?
Anything exciting?
Well, actually, I want to enlighten you on this bath because it was actually quite nice. So, I've had this thing on TikTok, right?
There we go. Yeah.
And it's called an ACV bath. Girlies, if you're listening to this, pay attention. So, it's a apple cider vinegar bath and it like fully balances your pH levels.
Is this
No.
why your shopping list was so expensive?
$500 later for that?
No, because you fill up the bathtub with warm water and then you only add like 2 cups.
Yeah.
Of
Do you
apple
know
cider
that you
vinegar
could
in?
just shot that apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, but yuck.
Yeah, but it's probably cheaper.
It would probably be cheaper.
Oh,
But and isn't that weird?
yeah.
The smell?
No, because then you have to like shower yourself afterwards. Girls,
She's
it'll
minty
change your life.
fresh.
What?
It's minty fresh now.
Femme fresh.
Femme fresh.
So is this a FemFresh replacement?
Well, it's like a natural
Oh, okay.
way of doing it.
Interesting.
I did have this conversation with Jordan yesterday about Femme Fresh.
Mm.
I don't know. Do you use Femme Fresh?
No, not anymore. I've gone off it.
Yeah, okay.
Natural.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I'd use Femme Fresh. But anyways, the bath was really nice. Thanks for asking, Dan. Anyways, when I was getting out of the bath, my knob on the
Yes. Here we go.
my knob on the bathtub, I got out and it scratched me. And I have like, I showed Roma before. It's like a big bruised lump. It actually looks better today.
Wait, so while you were getting the knob out, it scratched you?
No, Daniel. I was getting out of the bath. I was stepping out.
I know this long distance thing is rough, but I think,
Let's keep it safe.
yeah.
No more injuries.
Well, it looks like I've like fully cut myself.
Interesting.
Anyways, that was my low because it really hurt. And I hurt my knee. But that's it. That's my low. Done. Roma.
wow,
Hi.
your low is my high.
Explain to the people.
I recently hurt my knee like every dancer does, and I got good news that it's just nothing crazy, so I can continue dancing and just live my life normal.
Yay.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, baby.
So
That's
what's wrong with your
good.
knee?
I have a Baker's cyst behind my knee.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So it just goes down?
It will just
over
go
time?
down eventually,
Yeah, okay.
which is good.
If you get stressed and stuff, does it come up?
I don't think so, no.
That's
Okay,
weird.
that's good.
I think it's more stress on the knee
Yeah.
rather than me being stressed about coming on a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, gosh.
And what about your low?
My low is being called out for not coming, for not watching or listening to the podcast.
Yeah, well, maybe you should do better next time.
Yep, I'll be number one fan
Thanks,
in one
girl.
moment.
In one moment.
In like 7 business days.
Yeah, look, things take time.
That's true.
I'm a bit nervous to listen to the first podcast, the little rumours that I've heard.
Yeah, Roma hasn't listened
We
to it,
told you
guys.
about it, though.
Yeah, I do
We did
know
tell you
about it.
It wasn't anything particularly bad. It was just a funny situation that Paige then decided to make very real by putting a name and a face to this hypothetical situation.
Well, that's just like how I would. That's how I best. Oh my God, can you hear that? I wonder
Yes,
if the
I can
people
hear
can
that.
hear
They're
that.
not
The followers
deaf.
can hear that.
Yeah.
That is so loud. My dishwasher's on. I hope that you can't hear that. Do you reckon they would? Everyone ready? Quiet in 3, 2, 1. Maybe we're good.
It's fine.
It's quiet.
Cool. So that's it for the highs and lows.
Yeah.
Nice.
In hindsight, they're pretty mellow highs and lows, which is
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
right? Nobody wants to be coming in saying
Maniac.
some pretty hectic things.
Yeah, especially the lows.
And 1 week for a high and low isn't that long of a time.
Yeah.
When did I see you?
Can't remember.
Well, I've seen you, but like for potty?
Oh, it's
Like
before
2 weeks,
Melbourne.
hey?
Why was your high not going to Melbourne?
Ooh, damn.
She bought the spice out.
I actually didn't even think about it. But we went over there to see Jordan's family. It was nice, but
Yeah, it's relatives.
yeah, it
Cool.
was okay. You're a stirrer. You shit. I was going to be nice to you on this podcast, but now,
That's so boring.
very fair. That's not what people tune in for.
No.
Very true. Very true.
All right.
Extras.
Extras.
Was there anything you wanted to talk about?
I'm going to let people know that I'm not available.
Yeah, true. That's the hot topic.
For the people at the back, I'm not available.
You have to give a full lowdown now because
Yeah.
people, you can't just say you're not available. And we've been
So,
talking about
Actually,
things.
you know what's really funny? I was going to send you a voice memo about this. When I was, my last relationship, after that finished, I said that I wanted to be with someone that nobody knew. And like I said, be with someone that's not from Nambour, right? Because then no one's going to know him.
Well, that would be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Anyways, the guy that I'm now like seeing is halfway around the world. Or he is around the world. He's like on the other side of the world.
Mm.
So like literally no one knows him except for you.
Define seeing.
Well, we're exclusive.
So is that seeing someone?
Exclusively
know.
what? FaceTiming?
Well, we do FaceTime every day still.
Very nice. Well, what we both wanted is when I met my partner, you were there,
Yes.
and then we were on the cruise when we met your
Yeah.
now partner.
That's a bit cute.
Dreams do come true.
We'll have to go on a double date.
Yeah, we'll fly across the other side of the world.
Yes, let's do it.
Maybe we can all FaceTime.
No. That is
So weird.
So yeah, anyways, all the messages that are coming through asking if I'm single, unless you are asking Dan, but we have already mentioned that Dan has a wife.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
And there was people asked, well, one person, mystery person, again, anonymous, we don't know who it is, asking if we were dating.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
No.
No fucking thank you.
No,
The
definitely
idea
not.
of dating a 21-year-old, sorry, you did just have a birthday. It's just not.
And isn't the
it just
podcast
sounds
called
so-
Friends Like Us?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
literally.
I know. People just don't. They probably didn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
maybe.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
We did get asked a question though, which I kind of want to know your guys' answers.
Or what is your most listened to song?
What song do you listen to the most?
I don't know. I'm very much a mood person.
Okay.
Like gym or chilling out, blah, blah, blah. Like, could be
See, I'm the
depending on the
same.
situation.
Like I've got country. I love my country music.
Mm-hmm. Can't agree.
Mine-
Mine. Have to go back to that.
Okay. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine would be Dawns by Zach Bryan. If I just like randomly want to put on a song, it would be Dawns. I do like Jungle, but the remix.
Yeah, it depends on my mood. So at gym, obviously the hardcore bangers. But other than that,
You can see why
Well,
you two are friends, though.
yeah,
Very matching.
Who's the
energy.
dominant?
I'm your replacement.
Fair.
Him.
I'm replacing him
Yes.
on this.
So it's now.
Oh, bye.
Go-to.
Bye.
Who do you reckon
People
the dominant
would
one
listen.
is? Wait, who's the Labrador and who's the Golden Retriever?
Aren't they
the
both
Labrador
just...
being the dominant one.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you-
Yeah.
Is that what you say? I thought it would be like who's the Rottweiler and who's the
Yeah.
Labrador.
Okay, who's the Rottweiler and who's the Golden Retriever?
Look at us just staring. Pick wisely.
I would say Roma would be the more dominant one.
Ow!
Because I think, like, from a surface, Roma comes across as a bit softer. But I think she's got a little bit more of a harder interior.
Okay.
Whereas with you, you come across as very in-your-face energetic. But deep down,
I'm a bit of a
you're like a
softie.
balloon. Like,
Yeah.
pop that and you're gone.
I love the way that you just described that.
Accurate,
Cool,
though?
I'm gone. See ya. I feel like we're pretty mutual.
Yeah.
If push came to shove.
No.
100%.
What do you think?
Oh, I guess it kind of does depend on
Depends on
the
what it
time.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah, mutual is the good word for it.
I think like in general though.
Now I'm thinking too much into it. What's your thoughts? You've known me
Yeah.
for 5 minutes or you've known me for a while.
Let us know.
True.
Take your pick.
Refuse.
All right. Well, I reckon we do quick fire questions
Yep.
with Roma, so we get a quick get to know you.
Yep.
So literally, you got to answer first thing that comes up.
And we're
Top
going to
here.
have a timer. Mm-hmm. You ready?
How long's my time for?
A minute.
For the whole 5 questions?
There's not 5.
Oh.
They're just really quick. You'll be able to answer them so quick.
Don't need a minute. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Even better. All right, 30
First
seconds.
thing. Are you ready?
Okay.
You ready? Set, go.
All right. Where are you from?
Adelaide.
What do you do for work?
Insurance and dance.
Boring. Who's your bestie?
Pagey Pops.
Who's your real bestie?
Daniel.
Thank you. Favorite movie?
Oh my god, why can I not think what it's called? The Parent Trap. If you watch that.
Fair. Favorite porn genre?
Oh god.
That was a good. You still got to answer it. Keep going.
Do I?
Yep.
Even
Keep
30
going.
seconds is up? I just like when it sets a scene.
Fair.
Yeah.
So you can be a little bit more in the moment.
Bit mystery.
Fair.
Last question.
Are you single?
No.
Beautiful. Good job.
Unlucky.
See that
Sorry,
you didn't have to
everyone.
be too stressful. You didn't.
No.
That
That
doesn't make
curveball in the
sense.
middle was pretty good though, wasn't it?
Yeah. I love that. I knew it was coming and that's why I didn't care about the first ones. I was like, these are too easy.
easy.
It's going to be really bad.
I like a setting though.
Yeah. Great.
I
See,
like
we
that.
always agree.
Yeah.
Both Rottweilers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe German Shepherds.
Do you want to share your real porn genre that we discussed last week?
Well, maybe if she listened to the podcast.
Again with the shade.
No, but it wasn't. We talked.
Did we not talk about it in the
afterwards, yeah.
podcast? Oh, okay. But look, I don't really watch porn. But if wait, what did I say though? Which one did I say? Because I have two.
The BDSM stuff. Like
the hard shit,
yeah.
like the rough, like bandaging and.
Yeah, but I know all this about you. The audience don't. Or if I've just really explained it now, they do.
The dark side, yeah.
Like the freaky shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
That's what it was when you said that. Oh, yeah, I also like setting a scene. Yeah, a very fucking different scene.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey scene.
Yeah, cool. All right. What about you, Dan? What would your go-to be? So you said that you liked it natural, didn't you?
What do you mean natural?
Like as in not a scene.
No, let's be honest. Porn actors aren't exactly going to be winning any type of Oscars anytime soon. So it's kind of hard to watch them trying to set a scene.
Mm.
But at the same time, I think it's different for guys because I think we're watching it to just get something out of the way.
Yeah.
So the faster something starts, the better.
So no, like naughty babysitter gets a spanking.
No, because I'm past really needing a babysitter, so I can't really relate.
Why is someone always a stepmom?
I know.
Yeah, I think, well, it's just different fantasies.
Or
right?
like the stepbrother. we have to talk about that.
What?
Stepbrother. Okay. Would you guys think it's weird for someone to fuck their stepbrother or stepsister?
Oh, I do remember this because it was another after the podcast conversation. Yes. Okay.
What do you think, Roma?
Well, look, it is. But do you remember there's like been scenarios that people have been dating and then their parents get together?
Yeah.
So then it's not weird, but it like kind of ends up being strange. But I guess if like you've been identified as family and then you're like, they're quite attractive, maybe just keep your thoughts in your head.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
See, I'm a bit like, it's not weird because unless you've grown up together, like as in your parents got together when you were young. But if you got together like when you're older, then no.
See, I don't think it is weird because there's actually TV shows based around that where like a parent will start dating some random guy and the guy will have sons, but the woman has a daughter.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the girl starts having a crush on one of the sons.
Yeah, right.
So there's actual shows. So I don't think it's really that frowned upon.
It's not, but then it just kind of screams future incest.
Yeah.
I mean,
but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
yeah, it is. I mean, it will probably get to the point where if they're that good looking, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And you could always
The only thing is if they
sample
break
the pie
up.
before.
The only thing is if they break up, then that kind of makes it a bit
Awkward in the
At
household.
the family gatherings.
Yeah.
Well, breakfast every
Christmas
morning.
sitting next to the ex. The
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a bit. I mean, I'd say no. Oh, I'm a bit indecisive.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that's the shit that Dan and I talk about.
Mm.
It's an interesting topic though.
It is. I wonder what you guys think. Let us know.
Or do you know anyone?
Yeah. Do you know anybody that's been dating a
Because it might be
brother.
super normal.
step brother?
Brother.
Brother fucker.
Family member. What is that off of?
Brother
You
fucker.
brother fucker.
A simple favor.
Ah, yeah.
Brother fucker. Yeah.
Is it a chick flick?
Yeah. It's actually
Yeah.
a really good movie.
And that was the same, scenario. So that is a movie about it.
Yeah, true.
Brother fucker.
I think it happens quite a lot.
Yeah. There you go. Blake Lively. Oh, isn't she amazing?
Mhm. She's
Stunning.
my favorite actress.
Is she really?
Yeah.
She's not my
Lesbian for
favourite.
her.
Who's your favorite actor?
Ooh.
It's obviously going to be who you find the most attractive.
Well, all of mine are girls, but I'm not okay. But I just like the way they can portray themselves. Because if it's always like an attractive man, like obviously Magic Mike with Channing Tatum, he's like beautiful. But the girls, I don't know. Mainly all the like attractive guys are all like Thor and things like that, which just isn't quite my vibe.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm.
True. Used to be your vibe though.
Past tense there.
Past tense.
Yeah. On to new beginnings.
We can talk about that if you want.
New beginnings? Sure.
You used to have a bit of a type,
I did, yes.
and it never really
Works
ended
out.
how you wanted it to.
No.
And then you had a dance event show
I did, yes.
at the
Yeehaw!
Country Music
Yeehaw!
Festival, which is what we went back on because you don't like country music.
No, I don't. But yeah, then I've met my now current partner.
But you know what's cute is he doesn't like country really either.
Oh, that's good.
So he's a fake cowboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was the only one there that didn't look country.
Yeah,
I think that's why he caught my eye.
yeah, he stood out.
Because definitely wasn't my normal type, which I was well and truly over.
But it was so cute because we walked in. There's like different little bars, and like this was like an open bar yard thing, and we walked in, and Moma was like, "Oh, he's cute," and then we kept walking, and then we were at the bar, and you kept looking at him,
Yeah, and
like,
then
"Oh, like he's."
these guys would
cat.
not leave us alone, and I'd had a few drinks, so you get a bit of a potty mouth. And I was like, all right, like you can leave us alone now, and they just weren't. And then one of his mates came over and was like, leave these girls alone. And he's like, sorry, probably want us to leave you alone too. And I was like, no, bring your mate over right now. But if I hadn't had a couple of drinks, I would have been like, yeah, it's okay, go away.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
no,
like,
everything happens for a reason.
get over it.
Get over here.
And then you guys hit it off like, oh no, because then we had that other guy that was with us. And it was like him, Fergie, you and I.
Yeah.
And I wasn't having it because I just, wasn't having it. And then these two guys are like, like bringing on
this is so
Roma. And then Roma like only wanted Fergie or like to talk to Fergie.
Yeah. So his name is Fergie.
Yeah.
Because I had a few drinks, my memory goes, and we couldn't remember his last name, so I kept calling him Fergie, and then every time we walk away, I'd be like, Fergalicious definition. And
Make
he
them
hates
boys
it.
go
And now it's
loco.
stuck.
And
Yeah.
that's what you get for dating a dancer, right?
Yeah, you would know.
So yeah, that was cute. And then you guys like hit it off straight away, and I went and hung out with his mates.
I know you're the best friend ever that day.
Thanks.
The wingman of the year.
Yeah.
I literally went off by myself.
She
with
was
these
so
mates.
drunk. I had to
was.
like drive her home, and yeah, we just had
Yeah.
big D&Ms. Almost ran over some cows.
Yeah.
Life was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Not running over the cows.
We didn't run.
That's great.
Look at all the anonymous
Greenpeace
messages
is
coming
going to
in.
be on us.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good night.
It was good.
It was really good.
Personality or looks? Personality. Oh, no. 50-50.
That's like me. I feel like you have to be attracted to someone.
Actually, sorry, I was cutting you off. You
That's
were about to
okay.
answer. I would go 70-30 looks purely because I just don't think you would have that initial interaction if you
Yeah.
weren't attracted
I
to
agree.
them.
110%.
But then once that initial interaction happens and you are attracted to them, then it's like flipped the other way.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
the personality is more important.
yeah.
Well, going back to what I was saying about a type is I was always going 100% off of looks. And I'll tell you, if you don't want to go down a shit path, then
Don't do that.
splitting that percentage up is
Yeah.
so much better.
Would you do 70-30? I think I'd do 60-40.
I would do 60-40.
Yeah. All right. We've got our pick and flicks. I actually I actually asked Roma to do her homework and to bring one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it?
I do. Don't know if
do.
it's goody, but well,
It's all right. Hit us.
interesting topic, I thought.
Okay.
What would pick or flick circumcised penises?
Don't really have a choice in this one.
Oh, that's right. You don't really.
No.
Well,
So many questions.
Well, I can clarify. I'm not circumcised.
Okay.
this makes it awkward.
Well, we know your pick. No, well, so in the UK, it's weird to be circumcised.
Ah.
It's not a thing
Yeah, right.
unless you're Jewish.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So when I worked in childcare, normally it's done when they're like really little. Someone did it for a 2-year-old, and I was like, that poor child.
Yeah.
Imagine
Ouch.
that pain.
Yeah, it just happens to them when they're a kid.
because you
be
can get
way
it done as
worse
an
now.
adult, hey, but it would be
Yeah,
painful.
but wow, that
Yeah.
pain.
Very painful.
No thanks.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay. Well, I pick it.
You're going to pick it?
Yeah.
I'm going to flick it.
Flick.
Interesting. I wasn't
circumcised.
expecting that.
Weren't you?
No.
So I've just been like PTSD. Like,
That was very accurate. Shows experience.
the reason I'd flick it is I get too nervous that if you pull down on the penis too hard that it's going to like tear because there is no foreskin to slide.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Never really thought about that.
Don't you agree?
Because I'm uncircumcised,
Well, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. But I kind of get what you mean.
Yeah.
Never
Because-
thought about that.
Yeah. So even
There is a lot more movement.
Yeah, like if you slide onto it, even just like say it's already pulled down a slight bit more, like it's just got no movement.
Yeah, okay.
I think there is a penis anatomy 101. They do remove a bit when you do get circumcised. That stops a lot of the pulling. So I think if you pull down on it and you are uncircumcised, it adds more pain to it. If it like it obviously has more to move, but if you get to that point and it feels like it's pulling more, it will likely hurt more if you are uncircumcised.
Yeah, look, I don't know firsthand. It's happened
Yeah,
to
okay.
me, not me personally. I was
It has.
unfortunately, yeah, like I was a bit drunk and all your little senses go out the door.
Jumped aboard.
And I just got a bit excited. And whoop-de-doo.
Wow, and it teared.
Well, like just a baby little tear.
Ouch.
Ouch.
It was like baby.
Wait, what was?
Wait, you did fucking childcare. That's exactly what
Oh my god, lucky
I
it did not
didn't-
work. I just
I
lost
didn't
my
think
blue
of that.
card.
I was literally
I just
thinking the
thought-
baby, like what, did you like, were you cleaning him up?
Oh my god. Get your brain out of that.
I just
Oh my
thought it was the poor unfortunate man wasn't.
Who was over age.
I was thinking the baby.
I've
Me.
never felt so sick in my stomach
Yeah.
before.
I wasn't even there, and you just took it there. Wowzers. But anyway, yeah, you were
So that's why I just prefer, because then you kind of don't have that worry.
yeah.
And then it's
Okay,
only
I-
on
I
the
get
guy
that.
to worry, because apparently it's like harder to clean and stuff.
See, that's I think
yeah.
why I wouldn't.
Oh, it's not harder to clean. It's just it's more hygienic because it's not covered up all the time.
Yeah.
So if you're circumcised, then it's always out. Whereas if it's uncircumcised, it's always like
and look, you're born with it, so it's there
Yeah,
for a
you just-
reason in
Yeah.
my eyes.
yeah.
So you're going to stick to your vote?
Yeah, I'm picking it.
Yeah.
Only because I've had a bad experience without it. Like, wait, sorry.
With the foreskin.
With the
Yeah.
foreskin? Oh, do tell.
yeah.
It's really fucking disgusting.
Like it wasn't
Dick
hygienic.
cheese,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
But that's
And
it,
I, like, I was, yeah, I honestly felt so ill, turned me completely off, and I had to act like,
yeah, I don't blame
Okay,
you.
I
That's
totally
fucking-
get that then.
yeah, so that,
Disgusting.
That
not
just
for me.
comes down to hygiene.
Well,
And
yeah.
your type.
And
Yeah,
your type.
exactly.
100%.
Sorry.
Christ.
All right, do you want my pick and flick? The feeling when you know you're getting lied to, but you already know the truth. Picking
Ooh.
or
Someone's
flicking.
lying to your face.
Yeah.
And you know it.
You
Yeah.
know it.
And you know the truth.
Wait, what do you mean? That's always going to be a flick, right? Like, why would you pick to?
Because you already know that they're lying.
But are you picking to know that they're lying?
So,
or?
like, how would you feel in that situation? Would you not want to know the truth? Or do you like it because you
so
already
you'd
know the
rather
truth?
be in denial,
Yeah.
or would you want to know? Oh,
Yeah.
I'd want to know.
So you're picking?
Picking.
Yeah.
100% picking.
Yeah, I'd pick as well.
I think
Yeah.
the pain to just know straight away rather than
Yeah.
finding out later is usually going to be way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'd always want to know.
Did you flush
Regardless, it's going to hurt, like, in the end.
Did you flush the toilet? Yes.
No, you didn't.
No, I can smell
See, I
it.
was more referencing it to when I got cheated on.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a bit different. Obviously, you'd rather pick a no.
Or would you rather know in the moment, or would you rather find out later?
Well, see, I've been on, like, I've had both.
Oh,
So I got cheated on quite a few times. Just so you know.
maybe it's a you thing.
I hope
It was the
not.
one guy. It was only the one guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that is a you thing for staying
Yeah.
there.
Yes, yeah. So this is
Yeah.
it, because I stayed with him both times. So I knew, I didn't know the first time, and he was lying to me. But everyone else was like, he's cheating on you. He's cheating. I was like, no, he's not. Like, he would never.
Yeah.
And then the next time I knew, but I still freaking stayed with him. So I've been on, like,
But
both
the
sides.
first time though, like you're giving him the benefit of the doubt, and the second time you knew.
Yeah. But I would pick it. I would want to know
Yeah.
now.
Even if I did know a lot of scenarios, like someone will, you're in that same situation, and then you kind of just like, you still just react so normal, but you just feel like you just
Numb.
know that you're being like, lied to, and I'd rather just know exactly in that moment rather than like word of mouth and being
Yeah,
told after and
absolutely.
then them having a full reaction of you being so like caring.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, cool.
Interesting thing though, I'd love to know what other people think.
Yeah, I know. Because some people would just not want to know
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, people like to live in denial.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I love to know everything.
Love it. What we're picking.
Tell me all your secrets.
That's
Don't
one
think about
thing.
it.
Like, if you could read everybody's thoughts, would you want to?
I don't
Ooh.
think so for that.
It would be rough.
You'd have so much mental health, I reckon.
It would be a lot to take on.
Yeah, you'd have to be a particular type of person to cope with that. Yeah, I'd have a mental breakdown for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I could take it.
Well, some people do. Do you know how you like pick your superhero power? Some people do say to like read thoughts and stuff like
Read
that.
people's minds.
Yeah, biggest mistake ever.
I
After the
reckon I
first
would.
day, they'd probably be like, nah, take it back.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
You can read it.
This is one of the anonymous questions that actually was a question and not just random comments. Shout out Kurt, just quoting every movie and TV show that we actually watched together. So that was pretty
That I
entertaining.
don't get.
Especially considering you went through the list saying, I think we've been spammed by random people. It's like, no, that's Kurt.
At least he's a listener.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
number one
Makes
fan,
one of
Kurt.
them.
Snaps.
I like you both. Thank you so much.
Thanks. We don't know who you are, but we like
I
you
just
too.
hope you like me the same. Again, we don't know who you are, so. And then your thing was, I lack real close, deep friendships.
So does she want guidance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming
Or they?
with
sorry.
the way that they said that.
It's like an open-ended.
They hoped that
Yeah.
we feel the same way.
I wonder who it is, because it has to be someone that knows both of us. I'm going to let you take the lead because I took the lead last time.
That's true, actually, and it wasn't half bad. I think this is very person to person, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, because it depends what you want.
Yeah.
If you really want close friendships, then I think it has to happen organically. If you try and force being
Yeah.
friends with someone,
I agree.
it's either not going to happen or you're going to get a restraining order against you. We were all thinking it. Let's be honest. I think it's just you.
Well, I mean, you've got to really think. Sorry, I just fully cut you off. You've got to think if you lack real
Rottweiler right there.
relationships. Pardon?
Rottweiler right there.
If you lack real relationships and you can't really make real relationships, what are you lacking? Like, what are you doing wrong, basically, in the nicest way possible? You know?
You've been hitting zingers this podcast, eh?
Sorry,
damn.
it's just true. Like, if
What's
you
wrong with
if you
you?
can't keep a friendship, you know, like, have you ever thought that maybe you're doing something wrong?
Maybe they don't know who they are.
Yeah, I think you just need to. It's like getting into a relationship, right? If you don't love yourself, then no one's gonna love you. Like, you're not gonna be in a healthy relationship. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a bit like that. Like, if you don't know who you are,
Yeah.
then how are you going to find a friend that accepts or
Yeah,
that
I think
you know?
if you're going to have a close friendship, you have to share similarities with that person
Yeah.
and have similar interests.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't need to go as deep as a relationship because you're not spending a lot of time.
No.
Well, as much time.
I was
as
like, I see her so much more.
That's true. But there's not that much investment, right? Like even though you spend all the time in the world together, she's not going to do something that could potentially impact your life going forward. I mean, she might say something to upset you.
Yeah. Do you know, just to bring on that topic, what I absolutely hate is that say you do something and then that friend doesn't agree with it, that they just stop being your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Like, were they
Yeah.
a true
Then-
friend
no, not
after
really.
all?
Yeah, no, they're not friends.
Yeah.
They're more acquaintances.
Yeah.
But I think it's just finding similar interests. I think piggybacking on what you said, if you find something that you enjoy doing and for yourself, and then you organically meet somebody who has that similar interest, then it can form a pretty decent
Yeah.
friendship.
I think like a lot of, for like we connected over dance, I think maybe going to something like that, like going to a dance class or doing golf and you meet someone at golf and then you've got that similar
Yeah.
interest.
Paige actually tried to kill me
Sorry, what?
the first time we actually really hung out.
What do you mean?
You messaged me and you asked me if I wanted an acai bowl. And I was like, I've never had an acai bowl. Okay. And then she actually tried to nearly kill Jordan. She got
It
ours
was my
to...
plot plan.
Yeah,
My plot
switch.
plan.
She gave mango to Jordan. She gave peanut butter to me.
Are you allergic to peanut butter?
I am.
Well,
Like anaphylactic?
peanuts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Roma's allergic to nuts and Jordan's allergic to mango. And
Not-
I
ours
gave
got
them.
switched.
Not
Yeah.
all nuts, though.
Not all well nuts.
Do you suck nuts?
Yeah.
Do you like your nuts sucked?
It's a very strange sensation.
Is it?
Oh, I feel like
Testicles are very sensitive.
Yeah, right.
Very, like, you have to be gentle. Like, if you...
Oh,
I'm not gentle.
Do they
good to know.
squeam a little bit when you do it?
no.
Yeah, in a good way.
Oh, okay. I was like, those turtles. Do you know those clips of turtles humping things?
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Back to the friendships.
But yeah, I would say doing things for yourself and then meeting people through that, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I agree.
process of elimination. Some people you're going to be closer to than others.
Well, that's it. You're not going to be best friends with everyone because you might come and hang out with us and realize that you don't actually like us.
Mm.
I'm trying to run. No.
Blink 3 times if you're in danger.
That was really good.
That
Tell
That
us.
was really quick.
Yeah.
I'm used to the scenario. Have you seen that little sign? Sorry, off topic again. That it's like the help. That little
Yes,
signal.
on
I think
TikTok.
that's so cool. I do it all the
Yeah.
time at work. I look at someone
Oh.
saying, "Help me."
Have you
I'm
seen
not
it?
aware of that.
Have you
Oh.
not seen it?
No.
Well, if you're ever in danger,
You got to have that your thumb in though.
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah. So if you see a girl in public and she's like that, it's usually
Oh,
like behind
okay.
you.
Or is it more for...
It could be females, males. Sorry, that was very gender, but it could be anyone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, if I was in danger, the last thing I'd be doing is this.
Yeah, but you're a
But
Mine-
if you're
6'4"
walking
man.
next to someone and you see someone that can help, and then you just quickly do this,
Yeah.
rather than saying, "Ayo, help me,
bitch.
Yeah, that's fair, but I think my natural instinct is just to be try and fight out of that situation, I guess.
Yeah, okay, but
Actually, I do really
Or
want to
feeling
try
like I can
kickboxing.
I really want to do boxing.
Yeah.
Jordan's
really
starting
want
next
to.
week.
Really?
Tribal MMA,
Is that the one in Maroochydore?
I want to come.
Moffat Beat.
I really want to. I think I said this in PT
Yeah.
on Wednesday. Yeah.
Back on topic.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Um,
Yeah, you're not going to
what's
be best friends with everyone.
What's your point of view on it?
Yeah, I just feel like you need to know who you are, and then you're just going to attract the right people that will stay forever. I've gone through so many different friendship groups just trying to pretend that I'm someone else and I can mold into their lifestyle and thinking, well, they have a cool lifestyle, but at the end of the day, if it's not you,
Yeah,
it's not going to work out.
definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You'll know who your people are.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
The more you try and force it.
Yeah, and then you're going to lose yourself, and then it may then reflect on your relationship down the track that you're just changing into someone that you don't want to be.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I would definitely agree with that. And then it also depends if you're the type of person who wants lots of friends or one friend.
Oh, hear that?
I only
I'm
need
the
one
one.
friend.
You can't say that because
I've got a
there's
lot of
heaps
friends.
of people at
Yeah.
dance that
No.
both.
That was a great scenario. I hope that you find
I
a
think
deep friendship.
Yeah, it was very
soon.
long-winded. We took a few little detours.
17 little detours.
Do you
but we
like
got
balls
there.
in your mouth?
I totally forgot about that.
Big hairy balls.
Absolutely not.
I feel like it'd be hard to shave the balls though.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't care. Put in the hard work.
You wouldn't shave though.
No.
Do they grow much hair?
Yes, they're not like it's not like a facial hair like thick. It's just
Yeah.
long hairs.
That's actually all that I had. Oh, that's in our little plan. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that you want to add, Roma?
Absolutely not.
Have you felt
Did you have
good?
fun?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. I'm less nervous now.
Yeah, we can tell.
It was quite nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Like, you're welcome.
Am I your first person?
You are.
Yay.
Yay.
Best friends.
I said to Roma before this, I was like, it's literally just like sitting on the couch having a conversation.
Yeah. It's actually been really fun.
Yay.
I feel like we have had multiple conversations like this regardless anyway.
Yeah. It's just like another.
I think that's the idea. Just try and make it as organic as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
you'd spill all your deep dark secrets.
Maybe bring
Oh.
me back down the
two.
track, round 2. Maybe I'll have a drink first.
Drunken version.
Maybe we should do a drunken version.
Well, for you too.
Oh my God, we would
Yeah.
be so annoying.
Even just one shot. Look, the smell that gets me going.
Like,
Girl.
like uncircumcised penis.
All right. So that's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We love and appreciate you all. Make sure you send through your anonymous messages. And if you've got any pics and flicks, scenarios, send them our way.
Yeah, and we'll get some more guests on soon. If you have any recommendations, flick them through.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Maybe we'll get this person that she's seeing on FaceTime.
I've actually asked him, come on. He said, no, you're doing great at it, sweetie.
So he doesn't want to go, oh, sweetie? Is that what he calls you? Yeah. That's adorable.
Aww.
Sweetie. Are you an old married couple?
Sweetie, that is really cute.
Oh,
you get called Angel, and I
I
think
get
that
called-
He
is
calls
the
me Angel.
cutest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
The first time I heard it, I was like, oh.
But she calls everyone Angel.
Trini really says it to the people that she's close with.
I don't know why she's saying it to you then.
Yeah, I was going to say, not getting offended right now.
Jordan loves all of us.
She does.
Jordan loves all of us. Some of the time.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Thanks for listening,
Thank
watching.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
That's where I got it from. Bye bye now.